not coming out of the crazy mind which is craving. So a mind which is free from cravings, raga means craving, and obsession, lust and obsession. The mind which is free from obsession, the strength in such a mind. See, people who are not in their senses, people who go crazy, who get lunatic, suddenly they get a lot of strength. They are able to break things which normally they cannot do. You know, someone who has lost their mind, when they get into this manic depressive state, manic depressive people have tremendous strength. Normally they may not have so much strength, but when they get that manic depression attack, you need 4-5 people to hold them. They can alone fight with 4-5 people. That much strength they have. So if you simply say, I am the strength, then you are in trouble. So Lord Krishna clarifies, I am the strength, no doubt, but not in that type of manic depression people. I am not that strength. There is a strength which is free from obsession and craving. That strength is me. Not the strength of a rapist. A rapist is also strong because his strength is coming from his obsession. Don't mistake me to the strength that you find anywhere with different type of imbalances, chemical imbalances, mental imbalances. No. The strength which comes out of balance, which is natural to anybody, that strength is what I am. The strength of an elephant is what I am. The strength of the horse, the horsepower, the power of horse. Where does it come from? Horse just eats only grass and some grains. It's a vegetarian, pure vegetarian, but tremendous power in the horse. Know that horse is, that strength is mine. It is the life force that is present in the horse which is manifesting as strength. If the life force diminishes, it's just the body, and that horse has no strength. Similarly, even lust, he says, if the desires in a person are natural, are in according to natural law, according to dharma, that is also me. Here the whole universe has desires. Every desire that arises in anybody, if it is not against the nature, that is also me. Dharma viruddha bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. I am the desire in all the beings which have aligned itself with the nature. That means when your mind is aligned to nature, when your mind is with dharma, then the desires that arise in you is also divine, is also manifestation of the divinity. If desire is bad, why would there be desire on the planet? The whole planet exists on desire, moves through desires. So that desire which is unopposed to dharma, there are desires which are opposed to dharma, that will take us in the opposite direction. It takes us to the devolution. But for evolution, the desire which is taking us towards dharma. And that desire is me, O Parth. Understand this.
ये चैव सात्विका भावा राजसास्तामसाश्चये मत्त एवेति तान् विद्धि न त्वहं तेषु ते मयि.
Whatever other entities there are, born of sattva, of rajas, and tamas, know them all as evolved from me alone. In reality, however, neither do I exist in them, nor do they in me.
This is good enough to confuse anybody. And that is the purpose of the Guru, not to convince you but confuse you more. Every time you get confused, your set ideas drop, your understanding flop, and new wave arises from within you. You are open to a new dimension, new avenue. And that's exactly here Lord Krishna is doing to Arjuna. Look, I have mentioned a few now here and there. I said about water, okay, I am the force, I am the beauty in the beautiful one, I am the intelligence in intelligent one, I am the seed in everybody, I am the life in every living being. Okay, I said all this. But if there are something I have left out, if your mind logs on to something that I have left out, whether it is sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, introduced a little bit more. Now for the first time, talks about sattva, rajas and tamas, three different qualities of nature. Anything that is born out of sattva, rajas or tamas, know that it is all mine and it's all born out of me only. And me alone. So here a seeker, a student's mind is arrested from every side. So the mind is not escaping, seeking power, seeking intelligence, seeking something different, or trying to run away from desire or run away from this or that. He says from sattva, rajas and tamogun. People get paranoid. Oh, that is tamogun. No, I don't know. He says even if something is born of tamogun, know that tamas, it is all me and it's all about me. And they exist in me. Everything exists in this planet. The drainage exists here, so is the spring. There is a garbage can at one place, and the same kitchen there is also the fresh food. Isn't it? Don't you have a garbage can in your kitchen? You must have. You should have. You have. But you keep it right there. It's all in the kitchen. One area there is garbage can. And there is refrigerator in another place. Fresh food is being stored there. Everything has a place, and that is what I am. It is me that houses all these opposite values. It is me who houses all the opposite values. Yet, I am not in them, nor do exist in me. If you see me, you don't find any of that in me. And if you try to look inside of them, I won't be there. In the kitchen, there is garbage can and there is refrigerator. But if you try to look inside the garbage can, kitchen is not inside the garbage can, nor inside the refrigerator. Right? But the kitchen can exist just as a room without a refrigerator. And when you take away the garbage can, kitchen does not fall apart. Anyway, you remove the garbage can every day or every other day. But will it affect kitchen in any way? Will kitchen fall apart? No. I think this could be the closest example we can give. The garbage can and the refrigerator all are in me. I am not in them, nor they are me. So understand this. There is an aspect deep within you which is untainted, untouched by any blemishes. It is blemishless. It is untainted by anything that's happening. All happenings are a foot away from you. This is the witness consciousness. When you see this is all happening outside. Though your garments are on you, they are not inside of you. Your garments are only outside of you. They're not inside of you. You are getting fever and you're putting blanket on. The heat is not coming from the blanket. It is coming from inside. Right? You feel cold. The feeling of cold is coming from inside. But we attribute to the condition outside. Are you getting this? It is very subtle. So, Rajas, Tamas, Sattva, these qualities appear to be you, but they are not really you. They are like just your garments. I know that, like, I do not live in that. That means the consciousness or you are different from Sattva also, from Rajas also, from Tamas also. That means you are different from all the activities, all the identities that you take on to yourself. You are much more than, what are you? Nothingness, that emptiness, that space which is all permeating, all pervading, all that space is what I am. In the space there is nothing, and yet they are all inside of me. Today we will take up the
चैट में लिखते हैं क्या सीखा। जय गुरुदेव. Yes. So जब भी कंफ्यूजन हो रहा हो तो यानी कि एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट टूट रहे हैं, है ना. मतलब कुछ नया हो रहा है. So we have to welcome the confusion. Don't think that, oh, I'm confused, it's not good. Today's talk quite confusing. क्या वो कृष्ण है, क्या कृष्ण नहीं है, मैं कहाँ हूं, मैं कहाँ नहीं हूं, मुझ में क्या है, मैं किस में हूं कि नहीं हूं, अरे एक बोल कुछ. हाँ, क्वाइट कंफ्यूजिंग. जो आखिर में गुरुदेव ने बताया ना, being untouched, being a witness, that was a very big hint. And the example of the refrigerator, the garbage can, it is in the kitchen, but it is not the kitchen. So in space, everything is happening. You know, suppose you build a house somewhere on a plot of land, you build a house somewhere. So now you say, this is the house. पहले what it was, empty space. अब घर बनाने से space चला गया क्या? Has the space gone? The house is in that same space. It has not removed the space. And if you remove that house, then what happens? Still the space is there. Nothing happens to the space, whether the house is built or it is destroyed. It is happening in the space. So see, what happens is we try to identify ourselves as an object. But I'm not the object. I'm the space which contains the object. I'm not the content of the container. I am the container in which everything is contained. The problem happens when we try to identify ourselves as I am this. मैं ये हूं, मैं वो हूं. मैं ये या वो नहीं हूं. मैं सिर्फ वो जगह हूं जिसमें ये सब है. तो वो मुझ में है या नहीं है, उसमें स्पेस को कोई अंतर नहीं पड़ता. एम्प्टीनेस, नथिंगनेस. This understanding is very liberating. I am not the desire. The desire is coming in me and then it leaves me. I am not the desire, but इच्छा मुझ में आती है. See, take any tension which is actually there in your life, some tension or stress, something which you're bothered about, which is actually there in your life. Yeah, right now you just recall it. क्या टेंशन है, क्या फाइनेंशियल टेंशन है, हेल्थ का कोई स्ट्रेस है, कोई भी चिंता जो आपकी है, you will notice it is about something about you. आपके किसी एस्पेक्ट के बारे में है वो आप नहीं है. It is either connected to your body, something to do with your, education, position. You remove all that, जिसके बारे में आपको टेंशन है, आपके बॉडी के बारे में. हेल्थ मीन्स क्या? बॉडी हो गया ना अल्टीमेटली. आप वो सब हटा दो, फिर भी आप बचते हो. And this it is becoming so difficult or complicated or very abstract to digest. इसका अनुभव गुरुदेव ने सुदर्शन क्रिया में दे दिया. जब आपने पहली बार सुदर्शन क्रिया की तब क्या हुआ? You felt a nothingness. आप कौन है ये भी आप भूल चुके थे for a few moments. It might have happened just for a few moments, but you had forgotten. There was no me, isn't it? How many of you had that? Just type no identities in the chat. कितने लोगों को वो एक पल के लिए भी हुआ कि सारी आइडेंटिटीज ड्रॉप हो गई? मैं इंजीनियर हूं, डॉक्टर हूं, पेरेंट हूं, किसी का भाई बहन हूं, फ्रेंड हूं, मैं यहाँ का एक प्रोफेशनल हूं. All identities had dropped. And for a few moments, maybe some of you also felt no body. If you did not feel no body, write that also. No body. You did not feel as if you have a body. Or maybe some of you felt like you're floating. Why? Because the body consciousness was become so feeble. You felt you're so light, you're floating, flying somewhere. As if there is no body. And you felt some vibration. How many of you felt some vibration? Either in the whole body or in some parts of the body, you felt some vibration. Just type V for vibration. You felt a vibration. सोहम करते करते I'm not the body, I'm not the breath, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm not the memory, I'm not the ego. I'm not earth, water, air, fire. In fact, I'm even more subtle than the space. This eightfold nature which Krishna is talking about. And then he says, but there is a higher self which I am. Sudarshan Kriya में उसी higher self का अनुभव हुआ. That is the beauty of Gurudev. जो बड़े बड़े ग्रंथों में किसी ज्ञानियों ने लिखा, गुरुदेव ने उसका अनुभव करा दिया अज्ञानियों को भी. It's the starter, the first experience when someone comes to do an Art of Living program. सुदर्शन क्रिया करते हैं तो अनुभव मिल जाता है. But what happens? We just took it as some feeling, कुछ तो vibration हुआ, yeah. We took it as an experience. It was not an experience. It was introducing you to the experiencer. वो अनुभव नहीं था. सुदर्शन क्रिया आपको बता रही है कि ये सब अनुभव कौन कर रहा है. चाहे अच्छा अनुभव हो रहा है, बुरा अनुभव हो रहा है, ये तुम हो. अनुभव करने वाला कौन है? So we took it, वो एक एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, ऐसा लगा, वैसा लगा, अच्छा लगा. It was not an experience. It was a glimpse of the one who is experiencing. And see, just imagine, in that understanding, I'm just vibration, space, not the body. I'm not my role in my profession. I'm not my relationship. When you are in that understanding, then ये सारे जो आपके जो प्रॉब्लम्स है ना, आप देखो, इस नजर से आप देखो, सारे प्रॉब्लम बहुत फीके पड़ जाएंगे. All your problems will start appearing so trivial, and you will feel this problem is not my life. I'm something else. Space का कोई लिमिट है क्या? Can you draw a line कि space यहां तक है? What is beyond that line? Also space. There's no limit. And all these things which you are bothered about, they are so small. उसकी एक सीमा है. ये सब कुछ हमारे अंदर हो रहा है. So being in the recognition that it is happening in me, I am the space and I am just vibration. And जो भी हो रहा है, वो मुझे नहीं हो रहा है. I am a witness to the happening. It's not happening to me. See, we say ना, अरे उसके साथ बहुत बुरा हुआ. ना उसके साथ बुरा हुआ, ना आपके साथ बुरा हुआ, ना उसके साथ कुछ अच्छा हुआ, ना आपके साथ कुछ अच्छा हुआ. आप में कुछ हुआ, आपके साथ नहीं. Life happened, the life doesn't happen to you. Life happens inside you. Nothing happens to you. It is all happening inside you. This, see, the language, the phrases we use are because of our limited understanding of who I am. मेरे साथ ये हुआ, मुझे ऐसा हुआ. This happened to me. They did this to me. No, it happened inside me. In that infinity that I am, in some small region somewhere, something happened. So today, this is the homework. Whatever is happening, whatever we feel it is happening with us or it is happening to us, ये मेरे साथ हो रहा है, ये मुझे हो रहा है. हमको इस अंडरस्टैंडिंग से डिस्कनेक्ट करना है. एंड वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड ये मुझ में हो रहा है. इट्स हैपनिंग इन मी. See, we so easily say, today I am sick. You're not sick. First thing is, you are not sick. There is sickness in your body, not you. Mind, intellect, memory, ego, self is all perfect. Just first level of your existence, body. There is some sickness inside that. So become aware of these statements which we make. I am humiliated. You're not humiliated. Your ego is getting tickled. That's it. I am low today. You're not low. Your mind is latching on to low feelings. That's it. You are not low. आपको ये बात समझ में आ रही है? Are you getting this? ये बहुत easily हम label लगा देते हैं. I'm a short-tempered person. You are not a short-tempered person. Everything, short temper, long temper, bad temper, good temper, all this is inside you. You are infinite. So आज this is the homework. Whatever ये label हम immediately हम just catch your sentences. Oh, you betrayed me. Nobody is betraying you. This is a thought So catch those sentences and come to the infinite understanding of yourself. And that it is not happening to me, it is happening inside me. Right? Yeah. So especially, see, when you're looking at space, Vignan Bhairav Vignan Bhairav Gurudev is conducting in quite a few cities. Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, you must attend somewhere. Yeah. So Vignan Bhairav mein Gurudev एक technique बताते हैं, which is a technique given by Lord Shiva in the Vignan Bhairav. Look at the sky, or just look at a wall. This is an empty wall. There is nothing on that wall, just empty wall. Or look at the sky, empty space. What happens? It connects you to the emptiness or nothingness that you are. So today, you can when you're taking a walk, you recognize that yes, I am this space. This entire world, the entire solar system, the galaxies, they are all in the space. Space ka koi ant nahi hai. It's all happening in me. Okay, so that's the homework. It's happening to the pista and not the pista. No, it is not even happening to the pista shell. Yeah. You can say that. Yes. And not the pista. Right. Jai Gurudev.